Hi, boys and girls. I wanted to go through this Kentucky History Project with you via video. Even though everything's written down, I still think it's nice to have um, an explanation. So, you're going to be required to do a Kentucky History Project. Now, this is your history project, not your parents'. So, you do all the pieces to it. Um, there are two due dates. The first one is you have to tell me what you're going to do by April 29th. So that gives you 2 days to think about it. Then the final project, everything has to be done by May 13th, whenever we have our final Google Hangout call for the year. If you get done early and want to present it early, that's fine. I do want everybody to present theirs through our Hangout calls. So those are the two due dates. You need to know your idea by April 29th. Final project has to be done by May 13th. And here are project ideas. You could do a 10-slide Google presentation with pictures, facts, and information about your topic. You could create a high-quality model with a half-page written explanation. I do want you to do at least a half page, no more than 1 page. Keep it to a half page. You can do high quality work that way. So it could be a model of a building or a monument or something in Kentucky. You could create a model out of cardboard or Legos or Lincoln Logs or whatever you can think of. You can write and perform a song with facts and information about your topic. You could choose a tune to a familiar song like Yankee Doodle Dandy. I've made up songs before using familiar tunes. You can see that all over the internet now. People are singing about the quarantine. So lots of good examples out there. But yours has to be Kentucky related, Kentucky history related. Create a poster with pictures, facts, information about your topic, similar to whenever we did our state posters. You could create a booklet, maybe 10 pages, probably shouldn't be shorter than 10 pages. Only put information on one side that has pictures, facts, and information about your topic. You could dress up as a well-known Kentuckian. This is something I've done the last several years with all of my classes. You choose a well-known Kentuckian, you write a 2-minute speech about the person, and you're going to be that person. I've included a link on this document so you can see other kids who've done something similar. You're going to dress up like that person. You're going to become that person, and then you're going to give a 2-minute speech while you're dressed up as that person during our Google Hangout call that day. A 2-minute speech is about 1 page of written work. You could create a clay map, use a clay map of Kentucky and include major cities, major waterways, and landforms. You would not want to leave the Appalachian Mountains out, for instance. And then include some facts about Kentucky to go along with that. If you have another creative idea that you think, oh, I know just what I want to do, but it's not on here, run it by me. I'm certainly open to other ideas. You all are very creative. Here are some suggested topics. So you could do something about my old Kentucky home. That'd be something to make a model about or a poster about. Locust Grove, another famous home in Kentucky. The Kentucky State Capitol, Mammoth Cave, Churchill Downs, the Belle of Louisville, Fort Knox, Cumberland Falls, Shaker Village, the New Madrid earthquakes in 1811 and 1812 over in western Kentucky, Battle of Perryville. Matthew Jewett is an artist, and he has, there was an article in the paper about him not too long ago. There's a painting that they've just unveiled at the Speed Art Museum. I believe it was of the Last Supper. Ephraim McDowell, he's a pioneer doctor. We read about him in our book. Muhammad Ali, Garrett Morgan, George Rogers Clark, Diane Sawyer, Henry Clay, Paul Sawyer, he's another artist. He's from the Frankfurt area. Mary Todd Lincoln. I surely put Abraham Lincoln on here, but if I didn't, that's a given. Barbara Kingsolver, who's an author. Zachary Taylor's a president from Kentucky. Bill Monroe's a musician. Loretta Lynn's a musician. This is not the complete list. If there's someone else from Kentucky that you would like, or another place in Kentucky that you would like to do something about, I'm completely open to that. I just had to stop typing at some point. These are the things you need to remember when you do your project. Correct spelling, punctuation, capitalization. I know you've never heard that before. Be neat and do your very best work. Only include information that you understand. If it's going to be in your project, you have to know what it means. Do not use Wikipedia. It's over your head. It's not always accurate. Your social studies book is an awesome resource. It's got all sorts of things in there, little biographies about different people. You could probably get by with just using your social studies book. It is that good. Look in the index in the back of the book. You can always use Dexter's, biography.com. What you have to have 3 pieces. You have to have a list of sources, a writing piece, and a product. The list of sources is going to show me that you did some research. So that means if you got on Dexter's, that you're going to have Dexter's written next to your sources. If you use your social studies book, too, you're going to write the name of your social studies book here. That is your list of sources where you got your information. You have to have a writing piece. So if you're going to do a speech, your writing piece is your speech. And then your product, if you're going to do a speech, the product is you dressed up as your person. If you do a model, you're going to have to do a little research about it too. So you're going to have a list of sources and a half page about your model. That's going to be your writing piece. And your product is going to be your model. So then, yes, I'm going to put the link here after I'm done with this video so you can watch it. Watch it a couple times if you've forgotten the directions. Reach out to me if you have questions. This will just give you a little bit deeper knowledge about at least one thing or person in Kentucky. So there you go. Have fun.